Holy I myself so hard. Bitcoin's at 52,000. God, I myself with Bitcoin. So it's one of those things that I just myself with. I'll never get over what I've done with Bitcoin. Just a total debacle. I have myself so hard with Bitcoin. Barstool should have owned Bitcoin. The second I got Barstool back, I should have bought like 10 million of Barstool of Bitcoin. I'm so mad at myself about Bitcoin. I should be up like 75% in Bitcoin. I should be up 750 grand in Bitcoin instead of down. Dave.
There you have Dave Portnoy. You don't know who he is. You know, he's basically the owner, founder of Barstool, but basically he didn't believe in Bitcoin. He sold it back in like the bull run in 2021 before the parabolic run up. He's consistently doing stupid things when it comes to Bitcoin investing. Just set it and forget it, buy it and hold it. Don't be like Dave. With that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? This is Sean with the Bitcoin Bros coming at you. Before we get started, go ahead and check us out on our link tree. We have all of our social media handles here. Join us on Telegram, and we also have developed a couple books, and also some courses are coming soon. A master airdrop cheat sheet. Check it out. You can check us out at bitcoinbros101.com. Taking a look at the Bitcoin price chart. What do we see at the current time of this recording? Bitcoin's coming in at 51.7, right below 52,000. We've been stair-stepping our way up. Look here, the previous bear cycle, we've seen this shoulder, this other head, this other shoulder. Technical target came down and hit that technical target perfectly, licked below it, and then we have a run up to the upside. Now, what can we anticipate? What do we see? Let's draw this resistance level that acted as major resistance last cycle, and this is right around the $60,000 level. So can we see Bitcoin go up $60,000 to $60,000? Yes, that could be what's in the cards. Right now, that's really a 15-16% move to the upside for Bitcoin, so that's definitely achievable. Why do we think that this could happen in the short to midterm? Well, let's draw it out for you. If we come up and hit our head up here and we get rejected and have a retracement, maybe back down to the $40,000 range, and then come back up to retest again, what does this form? This forms another shoulder. For right here, another shoulder, and then here's the big head. Where will be the technical target if this plays out for Bitcoin and the crypto markets? So let's pull this up to the neckline, and we have to pull this technical target up to roughly, let me see, this takes us up to $240,000 almost. Now, is this a realistic target? Do we see this? Is this something the Bitcoin Bros prescribe with? Well, look here. Let's pull from the previous low, and let's see if this is a fib extension level. And if we pull this up, the 1.618 is at 59,000. We hit our head there. The 2.618 is all the way up here. So what's the 2.272? We'll get this added to the chart. 2.272 would be hit. And can we wick above that with a euphoric blow off top? This could be the target that Bitcoin may be going to. So make sure you prepare and buckle your seatbelt. An update right here from BTC Archive. Look what happens with the ETF inflows. $2.88 billion in 6 days. The train is leaving the station, and we hope that you're prepared of the buy pressure this is about to create in the market. And even though we have this buy pressure, we still have idiots that say things like this.
So there's concepts such as a Bitcoin. It's neither a means of exchange, it's not a store of value, and it's not a unit of account. Yet people try to use it as that. It's got other purposes, but it is not at all a substitute for, not even a complement to, central bank money, fiat currency. Likewise, stable coins, I think, are kind of the biggest misnomers, such as a hedge fund. Oxymorons. Stable coins are not stable. They're only as good as the balance sheet of the person offering that stable coin, and only as good as that person's willingness through time to see that stable coin good.
So who is this to say? The New Zealand central bank governor says Bitcoin is not a means of exchange, not a store of value, and not a unit of count. You still have this stupid narrative going on. Don't listen to this. Don't be Dave Portnoy. Set it and forget it. An update from Rec Capital. He's showing us this chart here, and right now we're in this light blue phase, which is the pre-halving rally. So the question is, are we going to get a pullback? because over every historic bear cycle, this first leg pullback after the blow off top is really a technical target that Bitcoin comes up to, and we've hit that like a boss. Now the question is, are we going to have this pullback to the upwards level of resistance? If we do, is that going to take us back over to the mid $30,000 to $40,000 range? Is that what we're going to have a pullback to going into the halving? Are we going to get that pullback, or are we going to get that run up with the rejection like we showed you in this Bitcoin chart right here? Are we going to have a continuation up to 60,000, cool off briefly before we have a continuation to the upside? You be the judge, but this is definitely something to pay attention to. Right now, this is the next level of resistance right here, right where we're at, around that $52,000 range. Once again, looking right here, we have broke through that level. And right now, are we going to keep running up to the upside before we get that cool off and then off to the races? You be the judge. Look here, median new U.S. home prices. In 2012, you had to spend 50,000 Bitcoin to buy a home. Fast forward to 2024, 8 Bitcoin. So what do you see with this pattern here? That Bitcoin keeps outpacing real estate. So if you're investing in real estate, if you buy a home, can you leverage that home? Can you pull against it? Yes, you can. But look here, over time, this is a 12-year window. What do you think the next 12 years is going to be? Look at this increase of Bitcoin against the US dollar. This is massive and major. And why would you think it's going to stop? Another update, taking a look at this. People are asking, should we invest in altcoins? There is going to be an alt rally sooner rather than later. But look here, VeChain is one altcoin where you have this flag pattern that could be forming. And where's the technical target? You pull this here down to here. That's actually measured a little bit incorrectly. You don't pull this right up to the breakout pattern, but that's a different conversation. So really, could VeChain go up over $1? Yes, this could be programmed. This could be a huge opportunity because based off the price of VeChain, you can definitely make some money as far as US dollar valuation, but you have to look at the Bitcoin comparative as well. So we'll look at that for you. And right now, we broke out of this downwards resistance, but we also came back and retested this not once, but twice. This bottomed out around this macro level of support, and we sort of double bottomed, right now we've bottomed, double bottomed, and maybe triple bottomed, and right now I have this huge bullish candle. This is on the 2 weeks. So once this closes, will we see a continuation to the upside? The last time we seen a huge candle like this, we come up and retest the top of the Gaussian. Last time, come up and actually break atop the Gaussian, test the midline, and have that breakout. So can the next month get bullish for VeChain? Right now, the RSI looks like it has a rounding bottom and it's stair-stepping its way out the depths. This could be a huge opportunity with the Bitcoin comparative. And right, if you pull from where we are right now to the top of this channel, that's an 80% against Bitcoin. Wicking above it, it could be, roughly 80 to maybe 200% increase over the next few months if you're not patient. Because look right here. Every time we have this bullish engulfing, the first time here we had another continuation of roughly 74% to the upside. Right here, we had another continuation of 169% to the upside before retracing and going up higher. So are we going to see another run up? Looks like that could be in the cards. In Cardano, people are saying Cardano is looking pretty bullish. This is TrendRider TA. And basically what he's saying is that the last time this happened, right here, Cardano went from 11 cents to $3. Right now, Cardano's around 60 cents, give or take. Looking at the Bitcoin comparative, we just hit our head on the bottom of this Gaussian channel. This looks very similar to the VeChain chart. You look at the Elliott wave rules. You have, potentially impulse 1, impulse 2. This could be impulse 3, impulse 4, and then impulse 5. But we had an invalidation here because impulse 4 isn't supposed to come down and break this level. Once we broke this level, this seems like this could be a little bearish for the Cardano price action. This invalidates this entire structure. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not supposed to go lower than the peak of leg 1. So once Cardano broke this level, then it looks like it retested and is getting a rejection. This might be a bearish setup, but this could be bottoming out. And could we reset this? The RSI is oversold. Time to stair step our way up. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows in the RSI. The price action has put in higher highs and higher lows. It's on the 2-week. If we look down on the weekly, we're actually in the Gaussian channel. So we hit our head at the top of the channel, which was coincidentally this macro level of support from the previous high of this leg 1 and got rejected back down to the bottom of the Gaussian channel. So are we going to be able to break through this level? This is the level you want to pay attention to right here. At the current time of this recording, this could be, this is a 40% move. So do you want to get into Cardano right now? You can accumulate. The Bitcoin bros are proceeding this with caution, because if this comes back up and it gets rejected again, what form do you see? What formation do you see? You see a definite double top, which is a bearish indication. So could we come down lower to these levels, and will Cardano fall further? Well, Total 3 is showing you that the alt market is ramping up for a bull cycle, but these setups aren't the prettiest for Cardano. Not financial advice. Invest with caution. We're not saying that this can't have a continuation. There's not an opportunity for upside potential, because if you go back up to previous highs, that's a 300 and 400 over 400% move against Bitcoin. So there might be an opportunity here, but Bitcoin bros are just going to sit on the sidelines with Cardano until, if we see breaking above this level, you might lose some gains, but that's trading from a position of strength. So right here would be still over a 250% move if we have validation, maybe a breakthrough, maybe a retest of that level before we have that continuation. So keep that in mind. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. Once again, don't forget to check out our link tree. Check out our Bitcoin Bros website, Bitcoin Bros 101, and get the latest and greatest from the Bitcoin Bros. Join our Telegram. And with that, that's all I have for you today. If you guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate the support. With that, that's all I have, and I'm out.